Hello, all my beautiful energies out there. Thanks for stopping by. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and these are your monthly readings for October 2017. But before I go and synergize with you all, I do want to send out lots of love and blessings to all of you who have been affected by all these disasters that have been happening out in the universe, out in the world here. It's really important for us to really connect now, to find ways to heal each other through love, compassion, and kindness, and to stay positive now at this time that we need to heal the earth. And it does look like through these eclipses that have happened, the earth, the universe, the divine's energy is really asking us to come together as one and to really help each other to figure out a way to make this world a better place. So I ask of you just to send positivity to all of us through prayers, through meditation, and to connect in a beautiful and positive way. Release the negative energy that has been around us, and to only connect with the divine's energy that is all about love. So I do hope to connect with you in the near future. I am so grateful for all of you who have supported my channel through all the positivity that you have sent through me and connected in such a beautiful way. I'm truly grateful for all of that. And I just ask of all of you to be able to send that out to the world too, and to always find a way to give blessings to the world and to the universe so that we can find a better way to connect and to clear out the energy that has been so negative around us in the universe, in the world. And I am truly grateful for all of you who have been here to support me. So until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.
Hello, all my sexy scorpion energies out there. Thanks for stopping by. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your monthly reading for October 2017. Scorpio, getting ready for your birthday time, the end of this month and into next month. So we'll have to see what October brings for you to prepare for your birthday time, and I'm sure it's going to be a time of changes for you. So let's go into, I did your reading a little differently this month for you, Scorpio. I decided to add the planetary influences with your tarot reading with the bigger planets to see what kind of emotions are coming through that and connections and vibrations through the planetary energies and the connection to your tarot reading. So I did pull some cards for the first house, which is the sun. It's about you. It's about where you're at right now at the beginning of the month. And so let's connect to your first cards here, Scorpio. So yes, it does look like the month of October, as you're going into your birthday time, it does look like you're going through some type of death and transformation. It looks like this last year, with Jupiter being in your 12th house of spirituality, of faith, of connecting to your angels and guides, you have done a lot of soul searching. So it does look like now you're prepared for this death, this transformation. And of course, Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio sun. We are used to transforming and changing. It's part of our DNA. It's what we need to do to live in this lifetime. And so it does look like you're just preparing this month to go into your birthday time for transformation. And it does look like October is a time for you with Libra, the sun being in Libra for you, Scorpio. It probably is about you balancing out your energy to figure out what you need to transform and change from all the soul searching that you've gone through for the last year. Your angels are going to keep on guiding you. It does look like things are getting more positive as you open up to see this transformation, because it does look like there's some type of change in your home environment. And it does look like, yes, for some of you through this death and transformation, soul searching, maybe moving and changing your environment to really go and transform to do what you truly want to do, love to do, are going to be happy. And, Scorpio, you are so emotional and very connected to deep vibrations. And it does look like you're wanting that now. It's like you need something deep for your soul. And that's why the Hermit energy was so important for you this last year for transformation, to really go and learn and research and develop the strong spiritual sense that you're feeling now, Scorpio, to move forward on your pathway. So yes, it does look like things are transforming and changing. A new environment, a new home, maybe you're renovating, but it does look like you understand where you need to be guided to now, Scorpio, in the month of October, and it really is about balance for you. So I also connected to the moon's energy for you. The moon is all about your emotions, about home, security, how you're feeling. And so, love and relationships also can add into that. But I do have some notes here about some of these transits. You have the full moon in Aries on October 5th. So yes, with the full moon in Aries, and you do have that full moon in Aries in your sixth house. So it is about, the sixth house is about your health. It's about your day-to-day activities. It's also about your full-time job, servicing others. And you have Aries in your sixth house. So that is about the challenges that you're facing in your work and health. But it looks like you have this strong desire and willpower to change things that you need to, whether it's in health or in your work environment. So I do feel with the full moon in Aries in your sixth house, it's going to like illuminate your willpower to make changes that you need in your health and in your work environment, your day-to-day activity. And so look at that as some type of transformation. Has the full moon illuminates this connection to Aries, because Aries is all about fire and willpower and desire and doing things immediately. So you also are connected to Mars, which is ruled by Aries, also ruled by Scorpio, is ruled by that planet also. So it's like you feel good in Aries. With the moon in Aries, and I do feel it's a positive change for you in your sixth house, in your day-to-day activities, in your full-time job. So it does look like things are positive with this full moon in Aries about your willpower to make changes, transform in your sixth house of making, the right choices that are going to fulfill you. So let's see what those. So yeah, there seems to be some stress going on, and that's why with Aries, Aries is also the connection to aggression and war and willpower also. So it does look like there may be some stress, maybe dealing with your work environment. But it does look like, again, there's something transforming and changing. So it may be a new job opportunity. You're doing a lot of soul searching to see that you want changes, maybe in your health, what you need to do to find, what you're looking for. And it does look like what you are with the Two of Pentacles, looking for some type of change and stability in your work environment. So yes, Aries is connected to, willpower, the ability to put the energy into succeeding in what you need to do. So I feel you're going to push through this stress that you're feeling in the sixth house and make some choices about your work environment, about changes to your health. But it is about you really opening up now and getting some type of stability, some type of groundedness that you need with this full moon in Aries energy. So it does look like there's going to be choices about some type of transformation, maybe changes to your home, your household, your environment. But it does look like you're being guided in a direction that's going to be more positive and healthier for you, Scorpio. So be prepared for something to come out of the sixth house of some type of change. It may also be just your willpower now to make some choices about your environment, about, maybe starting a business at home. And Scorpio, it really is probably the best as a Scorpio to have their own business. So you may realize that it's better for you to be on your own. You're so intuitive and you understand what you need to do more than others. So it may be something that you just realize you've got the guidance, you've got the understanding that you're ready to push forward on some type of idea through this full moon to create something new in your full-time job, your day-to-day activities, your health environment. So, and then you have um, um, you also have, you have Libra, Venus in Libra. I pulled two cards up here too, but I pulled this for the full moon excuse me, the new moon at the end of the month, and you have the new moon in Libra at the end of the month in your 12th house. So I do feel it does look like there's going to be some challenges through maybe making some type of changes here in your environment here. So it does look like it's about you releasing the fear with the Eight of Swords. It does look like the only way to make this transformation, make some type of choice and release yourself from fear, is to get through this obstacle. There seems to be something holding you back here, Scorpio, with the new moon. And so some of you are going to miss this opportunity to make this transformation because of fear. So even though there's something standing in your way, an obstacle, a blockage, I do feel it's your own fear to release. It's only, if you go deep within, Scorpio, you know that you can believe to do anything. And so I feel this is about just not listening to others and listening to your own intuition, knowing that you can get over the obstacles, any challenges that you're wanting to transform. And I do feel a lot of you are wanting to do something. It's really with Libra in your 12th house, with the new moon in there. It's about, in your 12th house, of course, about maybe an obstacle. Well, your 12th house is all about your faith, hidden secrets and tendencies, seeking oneness with all, keeping your involvement hidden. So I do feel there's something holding you back. It may be a secret, something regarding a relationship with Libra, with the moon in Libra in your 12th house with that new moon. So yeah, it does look like you're going to have to look at something that's keeping you, holding you back, and it has something to do with fear, something that you're challenged by. But I do feel you can break free from that. At the beginning, it shows that there is some type of transformation that you're going through, and it's all about knowing that you're being guided. So even though there may be some fear about maybe making this change, and I do feel a lot of you are wanting to make some changes in your work energy, or maybe to your health, it may be fear to finally do something about it. But I do feel with the Libra new moon in your 12th house, it is about balance in partnerships, in relationships, and finding something that is going to make you feel, aligned within yourself. So I do feel there is some type of blockage, but I do feel if you really connect more to the 12th house, to your faith and seeking oneness with God and to your angels and guides, you can get through that obstacle that you feel. So let's look at Venus. Venus is where? Venus is in Virgo till the October 14th, and then it goes into Libra. So it does look like you'll have Venus in Virgo in your 11th house up until October 14th, and then it will go into Venus in Libra in your 12th house. Yes. So you're transforming and changing. I do feel from the 11th to the 12th house, it may be, changes to your friends and associations and meeting new people. So you'll have to look at that as something that's going to be transforming and changing, as Venus changes signs there for you. And then your love card is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. Having Venus in Libra in your 12th house, of course that's all about a past life relationship. Of course that is about a soul connection, a deep connection, and maybe there's some fear connecting to someone, fear of letting go. Maybe that's what it is. Something is being illuminated to you, a relationship, and transforming and changing your environment to connect to someone who is from a past lifetime, and you're having fear, challenges with that, because of course it's a past life connection. There's karma with that. You're going to have to figure out, go deep within to understand what you have to do about this relationship. So yes, Virgo in the 11th house with Venus in there could be that you meet someone new, and maybe a Virgo energy, someone very earthy and grounded, but as Venus goes into your 12th house, you realize that this is a deep connection to someone. You're not sure what to do about it, and then you feel like you know this energy before, but you don't know how to release the fear of, this change, this transformation. And maybe that you would have to move. This person lives far away. You'll have to juggle and make choices about your work environment and your the way you've been living. So this is pretty heavy. So let's see what you have here. Oh, look at, you have the King of Cups. So this is the card for you, Scorpio, but it's also about being ready for love and someone being ready to connect to you in love. The King of Cups is definitely ready for some type of commitment. And so it may be a very emotional connection. It may also be another water sign with you, with the King of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I do feel with this this Libra connection, which is all about love, it does look like by the new moon in your 12th house, there may be a deep soul connection, a very strong love vibration that you just, when you connect, you just know that you know this person from a past lifetime. Don't know how you know this person, but yes, there is some fear with this love connection because it's karma. But I do feel you're going to get through that blockage. You're going to have to ask for patience. You're going to ask for, just the guidance with the Hermit energy in your first house. They're showing you the light. They're showing you the way to this beautiful past life relationship. So it does look like, here you go, and then you've got the male and female energy. So I do feel this applies to all you Scorpio energies out there, whether you're male or female, that even though there has been some cloudiness in relationships in Libra, and you have been going deep within to figure out what you need to do, it does look like you are transforming something and seeing the light again for some type of love, a deep emotional feeling within you, Scorpio. So it does look like you're ready for some type of commitment, and it does look like some type of soul vibration is coming your way, especially by the end of this month. It does look like things are changing for you and opening you up to some type of a partnership that's coming from a past lifetime. How cool is that? So let's go into where Saturn is at. And Saturn is in your second house in Sagittarius. So of course, second house is your finances, your resources. And with Sagittarius being in your second house, you're very strong and aggressive on how you handle your finances, and you know exactly intuitively what you need to do. But with Saturn being in your second house, it does look like there has been limitations imposed upon you, as he has been in your second house for I think the last couple of years. So it does look like things that you've want to come to fruition, things that you've been planning. It does look like now you're having that transformation, and things that you have been waiting patiently is now you're finally going to get what you want and get the value that you deserve from the resources. So it does look like with Saturn being imposed upon you, it is moving out of Sagittarius into Capricorn, I believe by the end of this year, into your third house in Capricorn, excuse me, yes, in your third house. So there's going to be a shift and change, and I do feel that now you're going to start to open up to being able to see the financial opportunities, the resources, the income that you have been really working hard to. So I do feel it's just about knowing that with the second house of your resources with Sagittarius and Saturn, you've just had to be having to work a lot harder to get where you're at. And let's see what it shows you here. Yes, it does like you're ending finally this control over your second house of finances. So it does look like with the 10th out, with the scythe here, it does like you're starting something new, a new harvest here coming in October here. So yes, it does look like you're clearing out. There's going to be new resource coming to your rescue. It does look like you're going to have something to celebrate here from the changes, the transformation that's happening for you. So it could be that you've been trying to sell your house here for a long time and it hasn't worked for you. But now with the shift of energies of all these things happening and in the month of October for you, Scorpio, and Jupiter, coming into your sign, into your first house. I mean, that's luck, that's expansion, granting of blessings. So some of you, I feel there's reason to celebrate, and it could be that you're, selling your house, buying a house, getting what you finally want, waiting patiently for something. A celebration is definitely on your way, and it could be because you're going to transform and change and go and do something what you truly love. It could be, a promotion. making a choice to go on a new journey, but it does look like whatever you're planning and transforming and changing has something to do with a new environment, maybe a new home, but definitely it looks like things are going to start to show that you can find some type of stability that you've been waiting for. And in love, it does look like there may be a very strong past life relationship coming, and that could be why there's reason to celebrate. So, and like I said, with the 11th house of Venus being in the 11th house at the beginning in Virgo, it may be friends, associations, someone that you know is going to hook you up, connect you with someone. And then when you meet them, it's going to be like, wow, I feel like I already know you. It seems like we have been friends already. So look out for that, Scorpio. And so let's go into the next planet, and it is with Mars. And Mars, let's see what Mars is doing. Mars is in Virgo, yes, in Virgo here, till October 22nd, and then it goes into Libra. So right now, like I said, Virgo's in your 11th house, and you have Mars in there. So, I do feel this is a very, at the beginning of the month here until October 22nd, you have Mars in Virgo. So it's about, maybe analyzing what you need to do with this relationship. And maybe what you're doing is being really practical about what is happening, this shift and change. But I do feel with Mars, you're energized, you're ready to go for what you want. And with Virgo, you're being very practical about it. You're analyzing the details, and it really is about connecting to a new circle of friends, a new love connection for you. So that's beautiful to see. So look at this. Okay, so you have Nine of Wands, and it's about not giving up maybe on love, not giving up on, going through this transformation. Maybe things have been tough for you in this last year because, with Jupiter being in our 12th house, it's been limitations imposed upon our second house, but it does look like a new dawn is arising for you, Scorpio. Look at the sun is shining behind you. And it's about the Nine of Wands. It's about energy. It's about action. It's about the Mars drive that you have in Aries, not giving up, fighting for something in your sixth house. And it does look like something is going to be revealed to you, maybe a secret, but this also could be wisdom that you have been receiving to maybe go back to school. Having done a lot of soul searching this last year, it may make you decide that you're ready to go back to school, to learn something that you truly want to grow for your soul vibration. So yes, I do feel with Mars and Virgo, and then moving into a Libra at the end of the month, it really is about you being practical about where you put your energy at, and really thinking about what you need to do to be more happier in what you're doing. So I do feel, a lot of you Scorpios are thinking what you need to do to change things in your sixth house, in your work environment, meet new friends, new associations, so that you can have more opportunities and success. And like I said, it could be an opportunity to connect to someone in love. So yes, it does look like Mars is, and Mars, um, you know, Mars can be very aggressive, but I do feel with Mars, and then you have, what is it, Mars going into Venus in Libra. So you're going to have Mars, let me make sure that's right, Mars. Yeah, so Venus is in Libra on October 14th, and then Mars is in Libra on October 22nd. So then you're going to have Mars and Venus together. So this could be a very strong soul connection with that vibration, with that energy, with Mars and Venus together in the 12th house of Libra, of relationships, of a past lifetime connection with the King of Cups. Yes, it does look like, and this could be just that you've had to wait. You've been waiting for this love connection. Things have been so cloudy in love, and you've had to do a lot of soul searching. You have been waiting for your soul connection. And it does look like, wow, Mars moving into Venus in Libra in your 12th house. This really could be something, a secret, something hidden coming to you when that closer to the end of the month, it seems like that will happen for you. How awesome is that? So, yeah, Scorpio, let's go into, you've got a Mercury in your first house, and now Mercury is in Libra uh, till October 17th. Then it goes into Scorpio, into your first house. So you have Mercury in your 12th house in Libra until October 17th, and then it goes into Scorpio. So at one time, you're going to have Mercury, Mars, and Venus all together. It looks like. So that's pretty cool. So, so yeah, you have Mercury in your first house, and you know, uh, communication. So it looks like things are going to happen immediately with Mercury in there in your first house. You're able to communicate. Aries is the ruler of the first house. So it looks like with the moon in Aries at that full moon, it looks like you're going to be more open to communicating to others and connecting in a deeper way. And yes, look at this. The key is knowing that something's changing in your foundation with the Four of Pentacles. So look at this, whether it does look like something, definitely, maybe a move, a change in your home, a new opportunity for some type of way to grow your income. You may get, but it may be somewhere where that you have to move. But whatever it is, know this is the key to some type of new freedom for you. The key is knowing that this change in your foundation, whether you have to move, change jobs, a new opportunity that you're not sure about, this is like a new freedom for you. It's like releasing you from the past, the mountains, the obstacles, the soul searching, the waiting patiently, having to cut things out. Be prepared to know that something is going to be communicated to you, Scorpio, immediately. Something that you want, something that you're going to have to, put into action right away here. So I do feel this is going to be wonderful for you, because then you have Jupiter going into your first house also, and that's on, I believe, October 10th. Yes. So you've got a lot of stuff going on in your 12th house. Also, you've got things happening with Venus and in Libra in the 12th house, and you've got Jupiter. Excuse me, Jupiter, yes, Jupiter in your 12th house of Libra, and then moving into Scorpio. So a lot of things happening from your 12th to your first house there, Scorpio. But it does look like, of course, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for Jupiter to bless us in Scorpio. And it is about all about the last year of soul searching, I do feel. It is about us resurrecting our soul and taking control back now, transforming and changing. It's time for that to happen. And that's why there's the death card, transformation, deep soul searching, connecting to the 12th house so that we can transform and change and have the willpower, the desire to make changes in the first house. So this is about expansion. This is about growth. This is about spirituality. And it really is showing now you're going to get out of this fear and these obstacles and challenges that you have been feeling that you've had to wait. Yeah, Saturn has put some limitations upon you in your second house, but it does look like now you've learned your lessons. You understand what you have to do to get on your pathway, and you're ready to make these changes. And I do feel now opportunities are going to come to you, Scorpio. For those who have done the work, for those who really understand what they had to do to change and transform. Because yes, look at this. You've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, all knights are all about new journeys. And with Jupiter going into your first house in Scorpio, you've got a new journey through communication, a new desire. You're seeing clearly now where you're heading towards. And it does look like there is definitely a journey that you're heading onto, Scorpio. So be ready. It does look like, it's about movement. With that, definitely starting with that full moon in Aries, it's the action to do something now, a desire to move forward. And I do feel, this is, your knight in shining armor coming and showing you some type of new journey. So just be prepared for something to happen and transform, whether it's in love, whether it's about finding a soulmate, changes to opportunities that you're going to have to really grow your income now you've been waiting patiently with Sagittarius and Saturn together in your second house. But yes, it's about you not giving up. Scorpio, you have not given up even though things have been challenging. And that is why those who have been going deep within, those who have met their challenges and really connected to knowing that you are ready to nurture your feelings, ready to put things into action and move towards balance in your own vibration and with relationships with others, then it does look like you're going to be able to now communicate, open up, figure out a plan, go on some type of new journey, and be prepared for it because the end cards are this. Yes, look at this. Isn't this awesome, Scorpio? What a way to end this reading. You get the Empress card. That is about creation. That is about desire. This is about prosperity. This is about change. This is about transformation. This is about abundance, new emotional happiness. It is about having the ending to all this, being happy, being in love, being connected to the earth, feeling so deeply emotionally happy. It's like you're going to have the connection to what you need and want, your emotions, your desires, your feelings, love. You're going to see just through this transformation, this death, just this new opening to who you are, Scorpio. You are a goddess, and you are the vibration of that, and you are feeling that this month, and you are transforming so you can prepare for your own transformation as Libra goes into your sign at the end of this month here. So wow, Scorpio, how beautiful is this reading for you? And I do feel you already know you're going through this transformation. It's something that you have been feeling intuitively, with the 12th house of Jupiter being in Scorpio for the last year. Yes, you have been deeply connected and learning a lot and understanding the truth so that you can make the changes that you need. And the other major arcana card is, wow, the only other one you have is the Empress, isn't? Oh yeah, and the Hermit. Beautiful transformation. Look at this. Through guidance, through waiting, through wisdom, being patient, through understanding, you know now that this is the time for transformation. Things are going to be shown to you a new light. And what it brings you to the Empress energy, changes that you've been waiting for, love to come in your way, to be more connected to the earth, to have more prosperity, to be able to do what you truly love to do, be more creative, be more open, be more artistic, be who you truly are, Scorpio. That's why it is important with Jupiter being in your first house. Be the Empress. Be in charge of your own vibration. What do you want to do now with Jupiter being your first house? This is your opportunity, and it only comes once every 12 years. So it's time for you to grasp this transformation. It's time for you to go deep within. Listen to what your angels, guides are saying, and make this transformation. Make this change to the Empress energy. This is your time, Scorpio. And it's all about action with the Aries, with that full moon in Aries in your sixth house. It's being lightened. It's showing you intuitively what you need to do now to move forward on your dreams, your desires. Make the choice now to get out of the stress, the emotional discord that you've been feeling, Scorpio, because a lot of you know that you need to make some changes in your work environment. A lot of you know that you need to do what you feel truly deeply inside of you. And with Libra being, the moon being in Libra and Venus being in Libra in the 12th house, this is all about going deep within to find a beautiful soul connection, a past life relationship, ready for a beautiful commitment with someone. Getting over the fears and obstacles that have been holding you back from love. It is looking like the light is finally coming through. It does look like you are going to face those challenges in love. Break free from the obstacles, the challenges with the 12th house. It's all about endings. It's all about endings for you, Scorpio. And that's why the 12th house in Libra with Venus and the new moon's energy is allowing you this new beginning in love, to release the pain, to end the past karma so that you can connect to a soulmate. to a beautiful love connection that's going to be deep. It could be a strong Libra. It could be a strong water energy like yourself. You've got the Empress energy, which is also connected to Libra, and the Hermit energy, which is a Virgo. And so a very strong connection to a water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. But I do feel as you're starting to feel the shift of energies, as Saturn is releasing its hold on your second house, you're going to start to cut out things, understand there's a new harvest coming, and there's going to be reason to celebrate in the second house because of your patience, because of your eager to learn, eager to wait and listen to what you've been shown. So, yes, what a beautiful reading here. I just feel that you're just going to be blessed this next year. And, it's all about now put things in action. I do feel there's a new journey for you, Scorpios. It looks like you are not giving up. Know that there's secret things coming out. It may be something hidden from you or something that you need to release, something that needs to come out. And it may be because, you're ready to do something on your own. But it is about transformation and changes for you, Scorpio, to listen to your intuition. And know that if there's opportunities, know that the key is knowing that their foundation is going to change no matter what. So be prepared for that and listen to what you're being shown, your intuition, so that you can move forward on this beautiful connection in the month of October. And know that more pleasure, more happiness, more opportunities are coming as the sign goes into yours at the end of this month here, Scorpio, into November. So until next time, with pure love, through Synergy, Tammy.